So it's day 10 and it's Finding Nemo, a Big Blue Christmas. Dad, wake up! Nemo shouted early one morning as he swam back and forth across their anemone home. What is it, Nemo? Asked Merlin, waking in a hurry. Are you hurt? Is something wrong? No, Dad, the little clownfish said. It's just that I have a terrific idea. It's almost Christmas. Could we have a party? Sounds like fun, Nemo, said Marlin with a yawn. But let's wait until after breakfast to start planning. Right after breakfast, Nemo and Marlin made a list of friends to invite. It was a long list because they had friends all over the ocean. Marlin wondered how long they'd let everyone know. I can ask Bruce, Chum and Anchor to help spread the word, offered Nemo. No one can say no to those guys. Marlin agreed with the sun. Well, all right, son, he said, but be careful. I know, Dad. See you later, he called as he swam off. Nemo swam as fast as he could to find his shark friends. What brings you out this way, Nemo? Asked Bruce. The little clownfish told them all about the Christmas party. The sharks were thrilled. They didn't get invited to many parties. Then Nemo asked them to help tell everyone about it. You could count on us, said Bruce proudly. When Nemo got home, Marlin was nervous. We need to plan the menu, and then there's cleaning and decorating and... Stop right there, Dad, said Nemo. I'll be back later with more fins. Nemo had made some great friends when he had been captured and put in a tank at a dentist's office. The whole tank gang had eventually escaped and were now living in the ocean. Nemo went to ask them for their help with the party. When Nemo returned home, 2 of his tank gang pals were with him. Deb, a blue and white humbug fish, and Jack, a tiny cleaner shrimp. The 2 instantly got to work on the food and cleaning their anemone. It's too bad Flo couldn't be here, said Deb sadly. It's just like a party. Nemo and Marlin winked at each other. They knew that Flo was really only Deb's reflection in the tank glass. Next, Nemo swam off to find their friend Dory, the regal blue tangfish. Do I know you? Dory asked when Nemo found her. Nemo just smiled at his forgetful friend. All of a sudden, Dory hugged him and said, Nemo, I missed you. Nemo asked Dory if she'd help decorate for a party. I love parties, she said happily. At least I think I love parties. That afternoon, Dory and Nemo worked hard at hanging streamers and wreaths, and they decorated a conch shell Christmas tree. Meanwhile, the sharks were busy inviting the other guests. Finally, there were just the sea turtles left to invite, so the sharks took a ride on the East Australian current and soon caught up with them. Awesome, said Crush. I love a party. Hey, dudes, can I come too? Asked Squirt. Of course, said Chum. Nemo wants all his friends there. Back at the anemone, there was only the music left to sort out. Nemo went to visit his friends, Tad the butterfly fish, Sheldon the seahorse, and Pearl the squid. Together they practiced jingle shells until they were happy. We'll be great, Nemo said when they were finished. See you at the party. Finally, the night of the party arrived. Wearing colourful Christmas sea garlands, Marlin and Nemo created their guests before long. The party was filled with friends from far and near. Deb's seaweed and kelp cake, salty seawater punches were delicious. Everyone was gathered around the conch shell Christmas tree, having a great time. Time to open presents, announced Marlin. He swam over to the conch shell Christmas tree. Dory swam around the other guests, muttering, Where is the present I brought? Wait, did I bring a present? Whose birthday is it anyway? For Bubbles, another member of the tank gang, Nemo had got a brand new tiny treasure chest that released a cloud of bubbles when he opened it. Bubbles giggled. How I've missed my bubbles. Thank you, Nemo. The little treasure chest was one of the few things any of them missed from their days living in the tank. After all the presents had been opened, it was time for some live music. "Come on, guys," Nemo whispered to Pearl, Sheldon and Tad. "Time to get everyone singing and dancing." And they did. The guests all turned to watch as they started to play "We Wish You a Merry Fishmas." Soon it was getting late, and their friends began to swim home. When the last guest had gone, Nemo said to Marlin, "Dad, this was the best Christmas ever." "You bet it was," said Marlin. "We are lucky to have so many good friends, but the best gift of all is spending Christmas with you." And he gave his son a big hug.